made this over here, hopefully to give some people some, maybe a methodology, if you will, of how to get there. I think it's really important if you're a newcomer, or if maybe you're trying to figure out how to get past the plateau. I think you need to learn how to learn. That definitely helps. Learning SRS technology using flashcards. There's a lot of terminology and things you need to, I would say, memorize as well too. Port numbers, what they do, different protocols. Getting flashcards and building those is definitely going to help. The 80-20 principle is huge. You know, I would invest time learning what that means. Compound learning. So what that means is sort of that I+1 right there. You're going to learn a concept. Don't focus on it too long, because the next concept will probably bring it into it, and you're just going to learn more and more the more you're exposed. You have to trust that. And that's when I talk about mindset. You know, they kind of go hand in hand before you even really get started in a lot of this stuff. Is you're going to be doing the same things before you got good, and then you're going to be doing the same things after you got great. So keep that in mind. Just keep being persistent, step by step, day to day, and you're going to get there. And you won't realize it, but all of a sudden you're going to realize just how good and effective you are. And then there's that aptitude component. You're going to need to take a course or self-teach, join a boot camp. You've always got a great program. I'm just going to plug that in. Don't rush. Don't cram. Just don't do it. It's not an exam that you just want to study for and cram and then forget. You need to know this day and day. And then there's immersion and mileage. So this is that component of getting used to it. So when there's questions popping up about how to get used to that methodology, how to learn, this is something that you need to do day to day. You need to speak the language, use the terminology, make that part of your environment. I encourage, watch what the pros do what they do, and did you learn to ride a bike by watching videos, or did you just hop on and try? You probably fell a couple times, but you pushed through it and you learned, and one day it just clicked and you didn't know why. So trust that. It's about mileage and immersion. Just keep going. You're going to get there. And then definitely, you want to level up, get some experience. And so this is something that I was mentioning throughout the webinar, is that experience may not necessarily be a professional full-time job. Perhaps some experience may be, could be pro bono. It could be working on your home network. It could be speaking to a friend who has a business, or a small local business, or maybe the job that you work in, and then asking your manager and saying, is there something that I can do? Maybe there's something I can scan, or maybe there's some vulnerabilities that we have, or maybe there's a policy we can improve upon. You need some actual physical experience, something tangible that you've worked in, so that you could learn, make some mistakes, and keep growing and get better. Ultimately, you want to specialize. So that's what I talked about. I hope you saw just how broad cybersecurity consulting can be. Specialize in something that you like, get good with it. Once you start solving someone's problems with your specialty, congratulations. You're now a cybersecurity consultant.